Hello everyone, Leo here. You guys are not gonna believe what I'm doing tonight. This should be really cool. Let me get across the road here, I'll show you something. I'm out tonight I'm in eastern Kentucky in Pike County, and let me get over the mud hole here before the car comes. I am out on this dark and stormy night. Well, stormy, it'll be dark in a few minutes. Let the truck get by. I am at the old Red Robin, in case you can't tell by the big sign that says Red Robin. This is the old theater and museum that Henry Ford built when he was here, well, many years ago. It's an old, dilapidated theater now, supposedly haunted. Like I said, hang on. Sorry about the vehicles. They ain't help it. Road. I'm out tonight, and you guys are not going to believe what I am doing tonight. Some of you may have seen our video that we did not long ago at the McCoy, the Pawpaw Tree site where the McCoy boys were killed. This old theater here, like I said, this is it's over 100 years old. Henry Ford built this. He built an entire community here, great big power plant and all sorts of stuff, you know, for coal production. But the old theater, it's been shut down. It's been, you know, dilapidated for many years. And there's an old museum right next door too. We showed you that in one of our videos. But I'm going in tonight, and I'm doing something very unusual. I mean, I've got all sorts of stuff, REM pod, SLS. I've got all sorts of different little toys. Now, I'm not a ghost hunter, okay? I'm not a paranormal investigator or ghost hunter or, you know, any of that stuff. But I'm not above, you know, trying to make a cool video. And brother, this sounds like this could be a cool video. I've got black light. I mean, I'll give you a rundown here in a minute. I'll show you everything. I've got a ton of stuff. You'll see. But this should be really cool. It's an amazing looking old theater inside. It's beautiful. You'll see when we get in there. But this should be fun. You know, we've got permission. The gentleman owns it up here, ambulance service. He owns it, and really good guy. He gave us permission to come over, and you know, he gave us permission, you know, show you the museum and the theater and all that stuff too. But I'm a little bit ahead of Heather on the other channels, on our other YouTube channels. My video, you know, I shoot the videos, she does all the editing, which takes a little bit longer than shooting videos. So I'm a little bit ahead of her, and you know, this opportunity came up. You know, hey, you want to go ghost hunt Henry Ford's 100-year-old haunted theater on a dark and stormy night? Come on, you know to. You know I'm gonna say yes. But anyway, guys, this should be fun. Go ahead right about here, pause the video, go get you some snacks, go get you some drinks, kick back, take your shoes off. This should be fun. We'll see you inside. Well, it sure got pretty dark pretty quick, didn't it? Hang on. Car coming, I'll show you the light. Got dark pretty quick, didn't it? Let me turn mine on. And I've got my bag of junk, and I got my SLS camera laying right there. Check this out. I'm heading in. That's the old ticket booth. There's the doors to the theater. Hang on. We'll just show you that real quick. Wow. Look at that. Hello. All alone in the old 100-year-old haunted theater. And on a dark and stormy night. And alone. It should be fun roaming around here. That's all I've got to do. Just kill a little time, have fun, and see what happens. So I'm gonna go gather my stuff and bring it in. I'll lay it all out for you and show you what everything is and what it's supposed to do. And you know, this is only my second time using, you know, any of this stuff. Like I said, I'm not a professional ghost hunter or paranormal whatever of, you know, any kind. It just sounded like a really fun video, does it not? I mean, you know, do you want to go ghost hunting in a 100-year-old haunted theater? Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Insert evil laugh here. Alright, I'm gonna go get my stuff, lay it all out here so you can see what it is and go through everything and set it all up, and we'll go from there. Should be a fun evening. It's just now getting dark outside. No one else around. Just me and the ghosts. Hello, ghosts. Okay. Let me show you here with my light out. It's a little light right there. I've got my stuff out. Okay, that didn't sound right, did it? My ghost hunting equipment is spread out on the floor so I can show you what each thing is. Okay. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Okay, now, this one here, we'll start right here. That one is an SLS camera. Lasers, all this sort of stuff, right like that, okay? It has a little screen on the back of it. I'm sure, you know, some of you've probably seen those before. We'll see that in action a little bit later, too. This right here is a REM pod. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with those or not. It detects electromagnetism, that sort of thing. It'll go off if you get it near a TV or something like that. Also has a temperature sensor to let you know if there's sudden temperature changes, things like that. Regular, that's a voice recorder. This is a laser grid. That one there that's a laser grid. This is called an S-box, and it uses radio frequencies, and it's more or less white noise. Heather could probably explain a lot better than me, so I'll let her do that. But we're going to give him a shot. It's known as the what was it? The telephone to the dead. Okay. So we'll give him a shot, and you do it two ways. This way, you know, it can pick up radio transmissions, and this right here is a Faraday bag, and you put it in here, and it blocks. Obviously, it blocks radio signals, that sort of thing. So if you get anything, if it says anything, it's, you know, it's pretty much a ghost. If it says anything, it's not a radio. This one is called a phasm light. It's infrared UV, which I've got another UV over here. We'll get to that in just a second. Infrared, UV, and multicolored, and so on and so forth. ghost stop. It's called a phasm light. Okay, I noticed it. The light is pretty cool. I used it. I mean the regular light. I used it as a flashlight once. So that's about my experience with it. That right there is a regular thermos full of coffee. That is not for ghost hunting. That is for Leo. Okay, over here we've got the light. Got another headlight. I've got one on, obviously, smaller one. That one's a little bit brighter. It's more of a spotlight. This one here, my plan is to take him and put him up on the balcony and have it shining down that way, you know, to kind of light that up, just to see what it looks like. All that kind of stuff, light the room up and show it to you guys in all its glory. Another camera post, you know, tripod. I've got it on a little handheld right now in case I need to stand it. I've got a tripod. Regular flashlight. This one is red, green wavelengths, and it's also got a black light. I don't know how well you can. Okay, it doesn't. I can't show you. It doesn't work if I hold the camera. Anyway, it's working. I can see the blue light. Okay. We'll try it in the dark. We'll see what it looks like in the dark. I don't know. We'll try it in a little while. But I've got a little bit of stuff to set up, get my laser grid all lined up and all this, get my REM pod out, and this should be fun. Laser grid's up. Check that out, how cool that looks. Let me turn the light back out. Got the SLS going. Now, I did this wrong last time. I didn't know what I was doing. And looks like maybe I don't this time too. There we go. There we go. Now, the other time I was just kind of leaving it sitting and didn't really move it around. We'll see. See if we see anything on it. If I don't trip and break my neck. I like the thermal. You can see, even in the dark, you can see the chairs. What was that? You can kind of see in the little screen on the right, the thermal imagery. You can kind of see the stage a little bit, see back in through there. And there's the entrance. Over here's the door going back behind the stage. I would turn my headlight on to show you, but I've got both hands full. There's the chairs. You can see them. Oh, a little something there a minute ago on here. I don't know what. That's up on top of the stage there. We are on the stage. That's the laser light back there. Cabinet. Wow, look at that. Yeah, look at that. How creepy does that look? Back down the stairs to the main seating area here. Let me see here. Turn that one on, you can actually see the chairs and stuff. See the seats. I've also got the REM pod set up. Got him right there. And voice recorder, a couple seats over. I guess we'll sit him down, play with something else. Laser grid looks cool. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Man, it looks really good. If y'all see any dots disappear now, you scream, all right? Let me know. Something moved in front of it and it wasn't me. This is wild though, isn't it? SLS cameras and laser grids. Okay, I'm gonna shut this one down for a minute. There's still a little bit of battery left. Okay, now not really sure what the thinking is with the different wavelengths of light, you know, what it's supposed to do. I'm not real sure. Like I said, I'm not a real ghost hunter. This just sounds like fun. Let's see what the black light, what it looks like. I don't even know if y'all can y'all even see that? You can see it a little bit there, can't you? Okay. I can see a little bit with it, but not much. See the REM pod lights light up in the black light. And if you touch it, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Pretty in that light, isn't it? That red light. Everything just looks wild in here. I don't know if it like shows up ghosts or not, but it looks pretty. Of course, I do believe, you know, what would you do in a situation like this if all of a sudden, you know, the little green dots on the laser started disappearing and, you know, you heard something, saw something, you know, what would you do? What would you do? I'll just put it this way. I'll change my underwear when I get home. But there, I don't have the S box on yet. I was waiting on it. There's the laser grid. It's doing its thing. And got that one there. I think that one's set for infrared. And of course, just regular light right there. Just a little bit of light in here to see. But you can see when I move how the laser lights disappear. That's what we're looking for, but with me over here, not in front of it. That is cool, isn't it? You guys want to check it out? Hang on, I'll take you upstairs, show you around. That's where you come in at. That's the entry door, and that's the ticket booth. Let me get some light on this subject. Back of the ticket booth. Wow. Hang on. Can you guys see the lasers? I don't know how well you guys can see them, but man, they look really cool from up here. This place is wild looking. Little projector room. Huh. Wow. Hello. Any of you ghosts want to talk or anything? Here's your chance. Go over there and talk in that little recorder. Touch that little red light. We'll see what we got. Last time I did this at the pawpaw tree site, I didn't think there was anything on there. And then when we got home and Heather started looking at the video and stuff, and there was a bunch of stuff on the tape. So we'll see. Wow, look at that. That's where the projectors were. I know several people that's actually afraid of this place. I know two that claim they got scratched in here. And a couple that, wow, look at that. I'm gonna try the green. Yeah, that looks cool too. Anyhow, a couple people supposedly got scratched in here. Oh, fuses, look at that. And I know a couple people that absolutely would not come in here alone. You know one of them too, don't you, Heather? This is wild though, man. This is cool. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go sit down, let things run for just a minute, and see if we hear anything. I'm gonna go back down and set the camera down. There's an echo in here. Echo. That is cool. I wonder if I could sing in here. No, I'm not going to try. I won't subject y'all to that. That sort of cruel and inhuman punishment. But let's try our little friend here. How do you? Oh yeah.
S-Box. Scanning FM.
This just sounds creepy, doesn't it? Okay. Just started scanning. And it supposedly scans through frequencies and, you know, the whole white noise thing. And Heather, you explain this. You're better at it than me. Hello. And to eliminate the possibility of radio coming through, we're going to put him in a Faraday pouch. So no radio signals, no radio waves can get to it inside the bag. In theory, if you hear a voice, in theory it's supposedly not the radio. So we'll see if he starts talking. Anybody want to say anything? Any of you ghosts want to talk? If you do, here is a golden opportunity. Hello. I heard something. I'm supposed to be able to get any radio waves inside that bag. Hello? Anybody here? I would have freaked the hell out if it said yes. Maybe I shouldn't ask that anymore. Alright. Anybody else in here? If any of you ghosts, spirits, y'all want to come up and talk, here's your chance. Come up and talk into this little thing right here and we'll hear you. What? What was that? How weird is that? That's not supposed to be. I mean, I'm no expert, but that's what they say. It's what the Faraday bag's supposed to do. Keep radio signals out. That's the whole point. Heather, I found one of your ghosts. Alright, we're going to let him run for just a minute, see what happens, just for fun. Give him a chance. What? I heard something. Sure is a pretty old theater, isn't it? Pretty old place. The curtain falling down up there. Right there. You can see him falling. Just waiting to see if a green dot disappears. I keep hearing stuff. The voice recorder's still going. On the REM pod. Wow, isn't it? Things you'd never thought you'd be doing, right? I never saw myself ghost hunting in a 100-plus-year-old theater built by Henry Ford with $1,000 worth of paranormal ghost hunting equipment. Did not see that one coming. Okay, I am back outside now. I just ran all the way out. Heather, honey, it said your name 3 times. You were scared, admit it. Okay, that did freak me out a little bit. I walked back in after messing with Heather. Walked by this thing, it goes, psst. I'm so scared. Sorry, channeling my inner Blair Witch project here for just a second. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's good to be goofy. Alright, I'll quit. I'll be good. Okay, now, see what that looks like. Get another light. It's better. That's better. Figured I'd just leave the camera. I put the camera up on the tripod and just set it up by itself and got it facing forward. I figured I'd just kind of walk around a little bit and see what happens and see if the camera picks up anything or, you know, anything like that. Dark in here now, isn't it? Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Be interesting to see once Heather gets home. I get home and Heather gets a hold of this video to see what's on there. It should be really interesting. ghosts in here, feel free to say something or throw something or make a noise. Anything. Ooh, it's dark now, ain't it? You don't get much darker than this. Figure I'll just have me a seat in the front row. See what happens. See what the show is. No. Big place, isn't it? Didn't really see much on the SLS. One little something right there. I think it was, I think Heather called it mismapping on like one of the chairs. Detects something. It's a little bit creepy, isn't it? There, hang on. It's a little creepier that way, isn't it? It's dark in here. Hang on, I've got one little, let me turn all of my light off. Got the little one. That is all of the lights turned off. Complete and utter blackness in here. I literally cannot see my hand in front of my face. My hand is in front of my face. I can't see squat. My hand, I'm touching the front of the camera right now. You can maybe see the light reflecting off my hand, a little red light. There's something. A little pop. I can hear a lot of little pops here and there. I don't know how well they're picking up on the camera or not, but I can hear several, like on this side of the building. Over there. And I heard a couple back that way. Be interesting to see if there's any voices on here that ain't me. This is really cool though. Thunderstorm hadn't really developed. I was kind of hoping it would too. You know, I was kind of hoping for thunder and lightning and all that good stuff. No such luck. Now this, like I said, this was the ticket office. And in case you guys don't know, back in Henry Ford's day, places like this, theaters, stuff like that, was segregated. And this was the whites only entrance window, and that was the blacks only entrance window. And they went upstairs to the balcony. And it just seems to me the balcony's the better seats. But this was the main window, and you came in the front door, and I'll show you. You came in the front door right here to the main window was right there, the main ticket booth. This was the other entrance here, where you came in here, got your ticket booth, got your ticket here at this window, and went up to the balcony upstairs. Very common, actually, in like old places like this, you'll see where they used to be segregated years ago. Sure is a beautiful old historic building though, isn't it? Okay, the one I wanted to show you, right over here. This is just off the main entryway. As you're coming in, the front door's there. There's the ticket booth, the main entrance door's there. This right here, this little utility room. This one, I don't know why, but I've been told that this little section right here is haunted. That I think somebody got a rock thrown at them. And hang on, let me get through the spider webs. Kind of cobwebby here. Looks plenty creepy enough, don't it? Yeah, it does. It's about as creepy as it gets. Imagine you come around the corner in the dark and see that thing. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I'm assuming it has something to do with mine rescue, safety, first aid supplies. There's some old mining equipment rebreathers upstairs I saw too. Heavy cable. Not sure what we're doing here, but it looks interesting, don't it? Looks like some sort of torture device, doesn't it? Okay, maybe we ought to get out of here. We got torture devices in here. That little tile mark. Place was pretty back in its day, I'm sure. It was really nice. You can see where an old poster used to go to right there. Huh. Wow. Right here. There you go. Thought I heard rain. Nope. Still no rain. Man, it's nice and cool outside though. Oh yeah, that breeze feels good. It's stuffy. Stuffy in there. Little on the warm side, to be honest. I'll get some light back on. actually. I kind of like the red one. Looks ominous, doesn't it? Uh-oh, you know something bad's going to happen. It's all lit up red. Okay. Careful with the door. Been an interesting night, that's for sure. Something different. Never really done this before. This is something new for me. Well, this one and the other one at the pawpaw tree site. This is something new. Something different though, right? Let's go hang out for a few hours in a 100-year-old abandoned movie theater owned by Henry Ford on a dark and stormy night. Almost stormy night. Kind of stormy night. Sort of. It rained earlier. Shut up. Heard something. Hello? Anybody here? Speak up. I can't hear you. You have to try. Speak loud. Yell. Well, we should have quite a bit of footage tonight. Quite a bit for Heather to go through, I'm sure. She has to sit through and listen to everything, edit it all. She has the hard part. I just get to come and hang out for a little while, goof off. And not get killed by ghosts. You know, that's a plus too. You know, you don't want to do that. I just tell you, I'd love to see something take off or something. When them chairs move. How wild would that be? That'll freak you out, huh? See, about half of those chairs slide back about 10 feet. Okay, I'm not sure what that sound was, but I think there may be a chupacabra outside. Something like that. Could be Bigfoot, I'm not sure. Didn't look. Well, okay, I guess I'm gonna go out for a minute and let that run for a second. Let my audio tape, let him go for a while, and give this a minute. I think I'm gonna step outside. It's like really hot in here, it's warm. But I'm gonna leave this here and let this run for a minute and just simply step away. See what happens. Okay. We are dead center on the stage, and we should be good to go. brother. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully we caught something on there. Some kind of ghost said something, hopefully. Well, guys, I guess my time here is just about up. If any of you ghosts want to say something, you might want to jump up and say something now. I'm getting ready to load up here in a few minutes and go home. This is your last chance to be heard. Okay, so be it. Well, guys, I guess I would turn the camera around. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. All you can see is probably a light. Anyway, thank y'all for coming along. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully y'all had a little bit of fun on our little adventure tonight. And hopefully maybe we caught something on video. You never know. But I guess I'm gonna get everything gathered back up and get everything packed up and get ready to head back out. I've still got a little drive to get back home. So guys, I guess without further ado, we will see you next time on the Haunted Hillbillies. And you guys have a great night, and we'll see you later. Watch out for those ghosts, by the way. They're everywhere, I hear.